Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your email account in Outlook 2003. Once you've opened up Outlook 2003, you'll be presented with this page where it asks you to start up and set up your email address. You'll simply just click Next. You'll confirm whether you want to set up your email account. You click Yes, and click Next again. You'll be selecting which account you want to create. Now your options are POP3 or IMAP. Now POP3, that's when you download a copy onto your computer from the server, and it'll remove the copy from the server, freeing up the disk space. You can always select that it leaves a copy on the server for a number of days. This you'll normally do if you have another device connecting to your email account, like an iPhone or a BlackBerry or an iPad. And that will basically allow those devices to then view those emails for those number of days, and thereafter you'll only be able to view the emails on your computer. The IMAP option, how that works is it simply connects to the server and shows you what is there. So you need to always be connected to be able to view and read your emails, and also it does not free up the space on the hosting package, which means that when you do get a notification that your mailbox is reaching its quota, you will need to log into the server and clear out that space, or you'll need to upgrade the package to a larger size or increase the mailbox quota so that you can continue receiving emails. Now I'm going to select POP3 here and then click Next, and now you'll be presented with your details. So now we'll be entering the name and email address. Now this email address we've already created in the cPanel in a previous tutorial, and which I'll supply the link for in the description. Once you've entered in the user information, you can move over to the server information. Now your incoming mail server will always be mail dot and then your domain address. And so in this case, it's mail.rww-testing.za.net. And the outgoing mail server, you have two options here. You can either set it the same as the incoming mail server, or you can set it as your internet service provider settings. Now, it is better to set it as your internet service provider, because then you're able to send out mail a lot quicker. Now, I'm going to set mine, however, to the same as the incoming mail server. Okay, once we've set the server settings, we can now move over to the login information. Now, always your username is your full email address, and the password that you set for the email address. Now you shouldn't tick this box that says log on using secure password authentication. All the other settings you can leave as is. Now you can click on more settings, then on outgoing server. Now this option here for the outgoing server, this is only if you set your incoming and outgoing mail servers to be exactly the same. You can select that option and leave it to be use same settings as my incoming mail server. Now moving over to the advanced tab, you'll see incoming server POP3 110 and outgoing server SMTP25. Neither of the two options have SSL enabled. It's very important that they do not have SSL enabled, because our servers do not support SSL. Now a little bit further down, you've got your server timeouts. It's always best to put this as long as possible, so that in case you receive large emails, the server does have long enough to download those emails. Now, if you look a little bit further down, you'll get delivery options. Now this is where I was referring to earlier, where you can specify that it leaves a copy on the server. So if you do have another device downloading your emails, you can always select leave a copy of the messages on the server, and then select remove from the server after, and then you can set the amount of days. Normally it'll be 7 or 14 days, so it's a week or 2 weeks, and then the email is removed from the server, which frees up the space for any new emails to come in. What you can also select, if you want to, is remove from server when deleted from deleted items. Now obviously that is self-explanatory. Whenever you delete anything and then delete it again from the deleted items, it's going to then remove it from the server. And once you've done that, you can just click OK, next, and then finish, and then Outlook will go through the last processes to set up your mail account on Outlook 2003.